Welcome back to Python Unlocked. We are exploring different type of operations that we can apply on a string in Python. So in this video, I'll dive into how we can remove white spaces from a string and what are different string formatting ways in Python. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So firstly, we'll discuss about how to remove white spaces from a string. Now take a simple example. Let's say I am having one variable a in which I am having one string a, b, c. Now, at the beginning of a string, I am having a white space. At the end of the string, I am having a white space. Now, if I'm not interested in printing both the white spaces as my output on screen, what I can use a dot strip function that will remove this particular white space as well and this white space as well. So strip function is basically what? Strip function will remove the white spaces from both the end of the string, this space as well and this space as well, and give and provide ABC as output only on screen. What if I am interested in removing this space only? I don't want this space as my output. I want this space to be a part of my output. So what I supposed to do? I supposed to remove this space only, the leading space. For this, I'll be using lstrip method. Lstrip method is utilized for removing the space from the beginning of string. What if I want space at the beginning of string? I don't want space at the end of string. For example, I want this as output, space ABC. So in that scenario, I supposed to remove this white space. And how I can do that? I simply supposed to use rstrip method for this. For removing the space from the end of string, I'll be using rstrip. Now let's understand this with help of code. Let's say I'm having one variable in that I'm having a string, let's say Python unlocked. If I print the screen, let's say I'm printing this as it is on my screen, so what I'll be getting as output, you can see I'm getting space at the beginning of the string, I'm getting space at the end of the string. Hold on, I'm not giving space at the end of string, my bad. Now so you can see I'm getting space at the beginning of a string, I'm getting space at the end of the string. If I don't want to print a space at the beginning of my string, which method I'll be using? I'll be using lstrip. Lstrip will remove the space from the beginning of my string. So if I run this now, you can see space from the beginning of string is removed and space at the end of the string is present. What if I am interested in the space at the beginning of a string and I want to remove a space from the end of string? I'll be using rstrip. So you can see over here space at the beginning of string is present and space from the end of string is removed. What if I am not interested in space either at the beginning either at the end? I'll be simply using dot strip. This will remove space from the beginning as well, from the end as well. From both the sides it will remove the space. You can see over here. I hope all three categories of stripping method is clear. If I want to remove a space from the beginning of string, I'll be using lstrip. Want to remove space from the end of string, I'll be using rstrip. Want to remove space from the both end of string, either that is the beginning, either that is the end, I'll be using strip method only. I hope this is clear. Let's move forward to different type of string formatting methods in Python. So string formatting is basically what? It is a process, you can say, that refers to inserting a value or a variable into a string. Take a simple example. I am having any variable a, I am having any variable b. Simply means string formatting is whatever value that is entered by user for a, for b, I want to use that value in my string that I want to print on my screen. Let's say for a, user is entering name, for b, user is entering age, and I am having a string that is having a my name. Instead of where I am writing my name, I want my name to be part of a string, and my age, I want to be that number to be part of my string. So how I can do that? There are three ways for that. First is a dot format method is there, f string is there, and other one is a percentage formatting is there. Now let's understand these one by one. Firstly, dot format method is basically what? Where we are using a placeholder in a string. That is basically what? For example, let's say in string, what I supposed to do? I'm writing my name is. So instead of my name is sorry, my name is what I want. Here I want whatever value that is entered by user in A, I want that value over here. So this is a placeholder for that. Okay, what I simply supposed to do, close the string. After the string dot format, in dot format I simply supposed to specify a over here, because a is referring the value that I supposed to provide in this placeholder. Now let's understand this with help of code that will give you more clarity. Let's say I am having a variable name in which I am taking input from user. So name will be a integer. Sorry, name will be a string, my bad. Other one is a, let's say I'm taking age from user, and that need to be an input in integer category. Okay, now what I want to print, I want to print my name is. Here I want to print whatever value that is entered by user for name. So I'll be taking placeholder over here, and my age is. So placeholder for a value that is entered by user for the age. Now close the string, write dot format, in which order you want to appear your values. Firstly, I want to, in this placeholder, I want name. So I'll be using name over here. Dot age, sorry, name, comma age. Now let's run this. So you can see what we are getting. Okay, suppose to, oh, let me clean the screen first. Yeah, now rerun this. Let's say for name I am entering Python unlocked. For age I am entering 24. You can see over here my name is, as we have kept it the placeholder over here, I am getting Python unlocked over here, and for age I am getting 24 over here. This is a one way, that is basically dot format is basically a method where we are putting a placeholder in our string. I hope this is clear. Now next method is a f format, f string, that let's discuss that, move to that. So now what is the f string? In the beginning of the string, before starting a string, let's say string, I'll be putting in this quotes. Before the start of string, I'll be start writing f. This is simply referring I am starting the f string over here, and inside the placeholder, inside the curly braces, I'll be specifying the name of variable. Which variable I want a value over here, I'll be specifying over here only. Okay, let's say I want a value for name or a, let's say I am simply supposed to refer a variable. Now let's understand this with help of code. Let's copy this portion. For time being, I'm commenting this. As we know, for f string, in the beginning of string we're supposed to put f. Over here I supposed to refer a value that is name, and here I'll be specifying I need to use a value that is in a age variable. Now see over here, let's run this. Let's say I'm entering Python unlocked 24. So you can see over here my name is Python unlocked and my age is 24. I'm getting this as output over here. So one way is we can use a format string. Percentage format is basically what? Format string is what? Dot format, where we are using the placeholder in a string. Other one is a f string. That means before starting a string, I'll be putting f in my print statement. Now let's move forward to the last, that is a percentage formatting. Let's understand that. What is that? Percentage formatting is very simple. That is basically what, wherever I'll supposed to use a value that is entered by user, that is the value that will be that is provided by user as input, that is stored in certain variable, I'll be specifying percentage, let's say d. If d is a digit, if the value that I want to put at this position is a digit, I'll be using percentage d. If that value is a string, I'll be using percentage s. If that value is a float, I'll be using percentage f. Now let's understand this, what we are doing over here with the help of code. Okay, I'm commenting this line as well. Let's move to this line. Okay, so what we say in percentage formatting, what we are doing, my name is, so in name, what we are having, in name we are having a string percentage s, and my age is basically what, that is an integer, that means I'll be using percentage d over here. Now after this, now what we supposed to do, we supposed to refer our percentage in which order we want our values. For string is stored in a name variable and digit is stored in a age variable. We simply supposed to specify that. Now let's run this portion. So let's say I am entering P24. So you can see my name is P, percentage S I was using over here for string, that is you are able to assess, and my age is 24. For 24 I was using percentage D. Okay, now we have discussed if we are having any float value in our variable, how we can assess that. We can assess that using a percentage f. Now let's understand that as well. For example, I am, instead of age, I am taking the CGPA attribute variable over here that will float in nature, let's say. So I'll be using percentage f. My CGPA is, so I'll be using CGPA over here. Okay, now let's run this. Name is this, and I am entering for CGPA, let's say. You can see my name is P and my CGPA is 9.67. You can see how many values I am getting after point. I was providing only 2 values after point, and here I am getting 6 values after point. So remember this, when I am using percentage F, by default I'll be getting 6 values after decimal. Sometime as per our sample output we want only 2 values after decimal. So how we can customize this? Simply where I am referring this percentage, I'll be writing percentage dot 2f. Now this 2f will provide me 2 values after decimal. Let's run this now. Value I am having, let's say P, CGPA, that is let's say 9.67. So you can see my name is P and my CGPA is 9.67. What if as per the sample output I want 3 values after decimal? Let's say I am entering only 2 values after decimal. How that will be to 3? A 0 will be added at the end to make the length of, to make sure the 3 values after point are present in our output. I hope this is clear. Okay, one more thing is that if I'm using only percentage dot f, that means many of you must be thinking the one value after point. So let's run this. I am entering P, I am entering 9.67. So my name is P and my CGPA is a 10. That means if I'm simply using percentage dot f, that will not give me a one value after decimal. That will round off the value. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, if I'm simply using percentage f, I'll be getting 6 value after point. Okay, that means if I'm entering 2 values after point in the input, rest all the values will be 0. The length will be 6 values after decimal if I'm using percentage f. If I'm using percentage dot f, in that scenario the value will be round off, whereas if I'll be using percentage dot 2f, that means 2 values after decimal. I hope concept of percentage formatting is clear for everyone. For string I'll be using percentage s, for digit I'll be using percentage d, for percentage, for float I'll be using percentage f. I hope the how we are doing removing the white spaces from a string and how, what are different way of formatting a string is clear for everyone. In case you are having any doubt, do put in comment section below. Let's move to the quiz to test your knowledge. The very first question that is a part of your quiz is what, which method remove the white spaces at the both end? You need to opt for that. Okay, what will be the output for this? You need to answer and uh, print the output for this. So these are three questions that you are having. Answer these questions in comment section below. Do mention your queries in comment section below in case you are having any doubt in the things that we have discussed as of now, whether that is the operators, whether that is the what is variable, or whether that we have discussed about different data types. Do mention your queries in comment section below. Thanks for watching.